Cool, you can start.
All right. So decide which week you want your activity to be in.
Yeah.
Let's say week 2. Go add an activity. Click on quiz.
Yeah.
And say add quiz.
Cool.
And then give it a name. Week 2 quiz. If you want a description, add a description. If you want them to see it, click on the display description button. If not, don't touch it. Timing and other settings you can decide. For example, if you want it to open and close at a particular time, you can do that. And make sure that the open attempts are automatically submitted is selected. That's the safest way to do it. At the end of 20 minutes, everybody's quiz will close and submit.
What's your submission?
If you want to give any special considerations, you can do that. Now, grading attempts should be 1 unless you want them to have multiple attempts. Highest grade is what you will choose. As you see on the edit screen is the way it'll appear on the actual test. And also make sure you got new page for each question. Question behavior, shuffle within questions. Please choose this very carefully because it's got implications for questions where you've got A or C, for example.
Yeah.
Are both correct. Review options, I would not release anything other than the marks when they finish their attempt. But later on you can allow them to see the correct answer and so on and so forth. But my suggestion...
So those tick, some of those are like not dark.
That's right. The only thing that is effective is the dark ones.
Okay, cool.
So in my opinion, show them the mark after the attempt. After the quiz closes on Sunday, everybody can see the correct answer and whatever else you want them to see.
Yeah.
This is for specific students. If you want, we can worry about that later. Appearance.
But we don't have any makeup opportunity. That's written in our course outline.
That's fine. Then don't worry about it. Common module settings, visible. Yep, that's fine. Restrict access. Don't worry about that. Save and return. Now what you have is week 2 quiz has been set up. You need to click on the quiz and then go to edit settings. Edit quiz to import questions into the quiz. Now remember, as long as you've imported questions into the question bank, they are available for you to use. So it depends on where you've imported them. I think I've imported the questions into default. Or chapter 1, can't remember. Yes, chapter 1. Now if you want specific questions in your quiz, you can say, for example, I've clicked on 2 questions and I'm going to say add to quiz. So those 2 questions are going to be in there, which leaves me another 8 questions, and I can now go add 8 random questions, add to quiz. So you get your 2 specific questions plus 8 random questions.
Cool.
So that is your quiz that has been set up. But please remember, you need to go to preview quiz to see how the question behaves. So here's a short answer question which shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So you can delete it. Here's a multiple choice question. Just check whether the correct answer has been selected in the setting. So go to edit quiz to see whether the 100% is showing up against the correct answer choice.
Cool.
Okay. But please remember, when you have all of the above as an option or A or C as an option, if you're going to shuffle, you have to be very careful about that.
Yeah.
That really should solve most of your problems.
Now, can we go through the importing steps?
Yes.
Because that's the other problem.
Right. So when you go to import, you want the .dat file,
Which I'll send to you.
which, for example, has been sent to you in the email. And remember the .dat needs to be extracted, unzip it, and then you get it to look like this.
Yes.
Once you've got that, you can drag it and drop it. Now, an indication of whether the file is corrupt or not is how quickly it loads it.
Okay.
It's quickly loaded. Seems like a clean file.
Yeah.
I think we clicked on Blackboard.
Yes.
And you go import, and it's imported 50 questions.
Perfect.
All right.
Thank
you.
Thanks, Rob.
Well done.